Hello lovelies, welcome to the channel. So yes, I have an art journaling video for you today, and I think this would have to be one of my favourite art journal pages that I've done in a while. My art journaling has sort of taken a bit of a pause with the 100-day project. I find that I was doing a lot for that, obviously, and not so much art journaling just for the sake of art journaling. And this was the first time I'd done that in a while, and I was really excited by that and really happy with the way this page turned out. So basically, I wanted to play with my Brayer. I love my gel plate and playing with my Brayer and my paints, but I haven't had it out in a while because I find it's a long, big process and can be very time consuming. So I just wanted to play with my Brayer and spread around some paint. So that's exactly what I did. I picked out two of my colours and I used my Brayer. I didn't want to blend the colours, but I did want to spread them out with my Brayer. So I was careful not to mix them too much. So I got my two different colours and I just used the other side of my journal to clean off my Brayer. Now this is one of my favourite stencils. I haven't used the stars on this stencils yet, which is why I wanted to give it a go. As always, I had absolutely nothing in mind when I started this page. I picked up random colours of paint. All I knew is I wanted to play with my Brayer. So I've put my stars down. Literally this stencil was the closest thing to me, and I picked it up and decided to use a different pattern on here that I hadn't used before. I love this stencil because it has lots of different bold patterns, and I love that. I've only used it with black paint so far because I just love how it gives you a big bold pattern on the page. So I just put the stars at the top of the page, and then I'm deciding what I might do, and I thought it would be great to add a figure of some kind from a magazine. Now I've been seeing paper dolls and things all over Instagram and YouTube, and I'm in love with them. And I haven't actually given it a go yet, but I was cruising. I had some magazines out because I was, considering the idea. But then I saw this in, I think it was, in Breathe magazine, I think, or Frankie or something like that, one of my magazines, and I just loved the sketchy look of it. And you'll see in a minute what I do to add to that sketchiness. Yeah, I really loved this one, so I decided to cut it out, and I wanted to put it under the stars. I didn't want to cover up my pretty stars, but I don't like the way she's looking at me. I don't like that it's, quite obvious that I've cut out a magazine and stuck it on my page. I wanted to do something to make it more me, make it more unique. So a technique that I have discovered lately and love is covering up the eyes basically with either a word or a phrase or a sticker or something. And so that's what I did, and I like the way that that changes the look of the figure, and it stops those eyes from looking, straight into you. It was creeping me out. I don't know, I don't know what it was. But once I covered it up with this phrase, I really enjoyed it. I think it makes it more, what's the word I'm looking for? More abstract, kind of. Not so much a picture of someone stuck into a journal. It's more of, just a random generic figure that I've just put in, that I've used as a focal image, if that makes sense. So I loved the sketchy look of this image, so I decided to get my Stabilo All Pencil and add a few more sketchy lines to it. Sort of like a cheating way of looking like I drew it myself. Now, obviously I didn't, but I like the fact that this whole image didn't look like a model figure cut out of a magazine. It actually did look like a sketchy drawn picture. And so adding a few of these bold lines of my own made it look, much more hand-drawn, and I really liked the effect. So the only thing I didn't like about it was the shirt. It was like a yellowy mustardy colour, and it didn't match my page. So literally to fix that, I went and got my watercolours and just painted some blue over it just to make it blend into my background more, so it looked like it matched a bit better. And that's it for my page. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love this page. It's one of my favourites. And I'll be back real soon with more. Thanks for watching. Bye.